Hi YouTubers, I get a lot of questions about what sideband rig should I get. You know, this sideband's becoming legal soon. There's a lot of interest suddenly in sideband. Obviously it's only a natural thing. What's the best one to get? I don't know, it's down to your budget. But I've got a list here of what I think are some that might be worth getting. I've not had all of the rigs here, so it'll be more like an overview. You know, you make your own mind up, maybe talk to someone who's already got one. I went round one of my subscribers' houses the other day and he had a Superstar 6900. And to be fair, I heard it on sideband and that did impress me. It's quite a nice rig. In actual fact, if you look at one of my other videos, which I'll put a link to up there somewhere, you can actually hear it. I think they're about 160 quid at the minute. I think they've got an output of about 40 watts, which is quite a bit, which is fine until you want to drive an amplifier with it. What else we got? The other rig, the DX5000 or the Capo, or it might even be the same or nearly the same as the Superstar 6900. Again, never had one, but they look alright. You look up the spec, they don't seem too bad. One that's worth not overlooking is the Superstar 3900. Now you can get them on eBay for about 139 quid. They sound alright on all modes, and they're sort of a bit of a bread and butter rig, if you like. They're never going to sound like, I don't know, a HF rig, but they're alright. I've got a couple, well actually no, I've got one. The President Lincoln 2 as well. Now again, I've not had one of these, but I hear a lot of chitter chatter about them, that they're an okay rig, but I think they're one of the more expensive ones that I'm going to sort of mention. And there's another one available, it's a President Jackson Mark II, you know, the one that's all orange and glows in the dark and all that. Know nothing about them at all. But if you can still get one, a good one second hand, the Magnum S9 has got a lot going for it. Now a lot of people that are watching this, people that know me personally, will probably be a bit surprised by that. But they sound fantastic on FM. They've got probably the best echo on the market. And they sound superb on sideband. The only thing I will say about them, in my opinion, they seem a bit fragile, a bit troublesome. But once they've been sorted, they're a good all-rounder. You won't go far wrong with one of them. I had one, and personally myself, didn't particularly get on with it. It sounded good on all modes. The channel change felt like it was about to fall off, so apparently they all feel like that. I'm not really into echoes myself, and as I used it mobile, quite often the echo would get knocked and I'd be, yeah, giving it some of that, and someone would go, what you done to your echo, you know. So that went. I needed the money, sold it back to me mate. Now it's another rig that I've not mentioned, and that's the President Grant Mark II. Now it's sort of a bit of a buyer's beware thing this. I've not had one myself, I've seen one, and I've had the feedback from the owner that's got it. He tried to have it tweaked. Now the guy that tweaked it knows his stuff, and he only got 5 watts out of it on FM. That's pretty low for a sideband, that low legally. I should tell you, you're only allowed to run 4 watts. That's probably another comment on one of the other videos. The guy likes it. You know, I had a quick look over it, looks alright. I think they sound alright on sideband, but not particularly great on FM, so that's another thing to look out for. And one of my old mates, Liam, did leave a comment somewhere, I can't find it now, I won't tell you what he said, but he's not impressed by the Grant Mark II. And judging from the feedback I've had, he's probably right. There's just a little scattering of rigs, because I do have emails and people inbox me, what rig do you recommend, you know. I mean, if I'm honest, the Magnum S9 for one, if you can buy them brand new, about 300 and odd quid, in my opinion, they're way overpriced. And a lot of the Magnum range are brilliant, you know, that's even on a standard mic, they're a good bit of kit. But again, a lot of people I know that have had them have had like reliability issues. So I think I sort of stand by what I said earlier. The Superstar 3900, not a bad bit of kit. Not without a few bad, not write-up, well I suppose write-ups on the forums and that. Some of them come through and they're shoddily put together. Some are made in this country, some are made in that country. I know the early ones with the red display were good, but I've just bought one off one of my subscribers, got a red display and it's brand new. So, and I know what that's all about. Red display, blue display, green display, I don't give a shit what colour it is. If it works, it's good enough for me. So what's all your thoughts and opinions? Because obviously some of you have experienced a sideband as me, or if not even more so. So what do you recommend? Oh, and something I'll just quickly say, for 300 and odd quid you can get a decent HF rig, second hand, something like, bloody hell, I can't remember the name of it now. The Icon 706, the Mark II, they're going cheap now. And any of the older HF rigs that have been wide banded, they all sound spot on, you know, the old Kenwoods and that sort of thing. So I'll end this video by saying, what's your opinions? What do you think's a good sidebander to buy? What have you got? Why do you like it or think it's shit, and why? See you soon, guys.